Hey everyone, this is Walter, and I'm back here with more posts I found on Reddit. Nice guys are men who like to refer to themselves as such, and think it makes them better than the other men. Yeah, sure. Let's get started with nice guys from Reddit. This is from Reddit Nice Guys, like 5 years ago. It was one of my open tabs from recently, so let's get to it now. He's going to start with the Lucas Werner thing, where platonic friendships with women are pointless. I have started to discover that I find strictly platonic relationships with women exhausting, without a sense of polarity and the play available in that, to only show up in neutrality, to only speak from my heart while my cock shrivels and my balls retract, wears me out. I find that extended time in this space with a woman has my chest feel heavy, tired, and my voice strained. When she closes the magnificent energy between her legs to me, when she does not allow that to dance in the field between us, I feel a subtle and chronic desiccation of my soul. Left with no recourse but to explain this need to express the fullness of my being, I fly up into the mind, attempting to rationalize this urge to let my energy flow in the dance between us. Ugh, how disgusting it is to have a man try to rationalize with you why you should let your sexual energy flow. Wow, this is incredibly whiny. Yeah, I also fall into a pit of despair when all my female friends don't want to fuck me. That's totally reasonable. Gross. Get away from me. I don't need to fuck you though. We may never fuck, or make love, or have sex. Ever. We may have the deepest friendship, one in which we are truly there for each other in so many ways. Yet I do need to know that we could, maybe. If the stars aligned and for whatever reason in some moment we, in a full sovereign, consensual choice, we decided to. It's the anticipation, the potentiality that allows the flirtatious field to expand before us in the richness of elegant banter. My mind, my heart, my power, my sex, all here with you. Potentiality is the source of creativity. As important as the actualization of. And yet when I explain this to you, from my mind, the agitation only increases, the energy shuts down even more, and I rapidly swirl into my default state of anxiety. Ugh, what a nightmare. Man, it is not outside the realm of possibility that you sleep with your friends at some point, but I feel like this post probably makes it impossible. This is terminal levels of creepy. Woman, I hear you. I know how much the assault on your sex has troubled you. I know of the groping, leering adult men as a child. I know of the men who have broken your heart. I know of the nice guys chasing you just for a sniff. I know of the abuse. I know. I feel your pain. I weep on the inside for it. I know how devastating this assault on your sex has been. I know of the digestive issues. I know of the endometriosis. I know of the polycystic ovaries. I hear you, and I never ever want to add to that abuse. And so when I'm with you, my sex extends ever so tentatively, ever so carefully. No so much charge exists. Yet when I feel your premature closing, the premature rejection of my energy that does not necessarily demand you, it just asks for the possibility of flowing with you, I die a little bit. But you might not recognize that as a man, my sex has also been under assault. Circumcision, the literal cutting the crown of my cock, the constant comparison of virility to manhood. I don't know if he's implying women think men who are circumcised are less virile, but I've never heard such drivel in my life. What about porn stars? You soft cock, you've got no balls. The social conditioning that equates my manhood to the litany of notches on my bedpost. The sword that abuses, that cuts, the demonization of male sexuality. Men just think with their cocks. All men want is sex. And so I'm cautious. I'm still finding my way into my power. A power that heals, that supports, that shared the immensity of pleasure and creativity and life force available to us when we combine. I need to learn to flow that energy freely through my life as much as you do. And so even though we, you and I, may never have sex in this lifetime, I still need to know that someday we might. It's a polarity. It's hard to grapple with. Can you feel what happens when you extend past either position? Can you feel what happens if you get stuck on one side or the other? Allow it to stretch you. I make no demands. You are an adult. I am an adult. Let us be in full choice moment by moment. Let us let the exuberance of our energy move through and touch all aspects of our life. Sexual energy is an incredibly beautiful force, of which penetration is only one aspect. You know that. Taking care of sex is my responsibility. learning to ground through my hips into my legs. Learning to let go of the layers and layers of pain and armoring placed upon my royal scepter. The years of rejection as men tense. The venturing of this tender, sacred part of me, and the possibility of being named abuser or creepy or disgusting or repulsion, or just not interested. All the not for you, it causes such timidity. Boldness needs to be earned. It is a stumble up a slippery, muddy slope, and when I extend a hand in support, sometimes all that is seen is the mud, and the mud viewed as shit. Ew, I don't want that on me. None of us are truly clean though. And I do believe we can help each other. How can I equally support you to be more you? To be comfortable to show up as all you are here with me. Okay, that's the post, but content warning, I guess he's in the replies talking about kids. I could see why I didn't cover this 5 years ago. Monetization was a lot harder. And yes, I have many family members to which I feel exhausted by, also, in the lack of my full free flow of energy. Children. Children are the easiest beings to feel erotic energy with. Their life force exudes it. They have no condition. They do not shut it down in themselves or others. They are swimming in it. Yes, I feel my erotic energy with children. Yet this does not mean that I am sexual or think sexual thoughts with a child. It's so uncomfortable to share this, as we are so fixated on the messy demonization of male sexual energy, as much as it's also craved for, and so hypervigilant for our children. I hope you are beginning to see that it has little to do with the act of sex, and yet the fixation on the act of sex, by a man or a woman in a connection, can dry the whole thing up into an exhausted timidity. That hug where our butts stick out, because we are too afraid for our groins to. Man, I don't have any kids, but if I did, I definitely wouldn't let them around this guy. He's completely unwilling to look at someone non-sexually somehow. Hopefully it's not long before his shriveled cock and balls desiccate along with his soul. That's a whole lot of words to say, I am a danger to women and children, so please have sex with me. Hey blank, it's blank. 1 day time skip. I am guessing I am already blocked, but I'll send this anyways. You said you had friend issues, right? You did above and beyond, in being kind to me, yet then ignore me. My empath gifts kicked in, and I knew beforehand you would do this. Why didn't you leave me alone, in and out, since you were going to do this? You basically made me feel worse. What did I just get done explaining to you, and you explaining to me? You did the very thing to me you didn't want happening to you. Unless this was your sick plan all along to make me feel worse. Regardless, it is what it is. I wouldn't even think or allow what you did to me to even enter my mind to do to someone. All I can say is seek and choose Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior. Goodbye. Whoa, man. I worked until 12 and got home and just passed out, and I've been working all morning. I get that this guy probably feels pretty unlucky in his love life, but now he's just shutting himself down by having no patience. It's become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Almost everyone who calls themselves an empath is actually a hypersensitive narcissist who is trying to manipulate you by telling you that they understand your feelings way better than you do. And at best, if they're not consciously trying to manipulate others, they're still super touchy and have a meltdown in response to any constructive criticism, feedback, or correction. In truth, they have an excess of empathy for themselves and a severe lack of it for others. Did you do something, or is he crazy? This message was sent to my friend. He looked sad, so she started talking to him. He asked for her number because he needed a friend. He sent that message less than 24 hours later. He also insisted it was platonic. Good God, I don't know for sure if he's being platonic or not, but it doesn't make it any less crazy if he is. He is way too invested in this for not knowing her. Up next, we have a lesbian, so happy Pride Month or whatever. Hey, are you a girl? You sound hot as fuck, to be honest. I'm into personalities. Thanks, I think? Are you dating right now? No, but I should probably tell you that I'm a lesbian. That's okay. Are you interested in having a formidable and powerful ally? I think we should still be friends and have each other's back. Whenever you want to talk about anything, my personality is like a therapist, and I like helping people. We all should work together. Question, are lesbians still uncomfortable with being friends with men? I guess we can be friends, sure. I don't see why lesbians can't be friends with guys. You can talk about anything you want. I'll be here even at 3 a.m. if I can, lol. You can even hit me up and I'd give you sex. Alright, you're pushing your luck. I want to ask this guy to define what a lesbian is. I have no idea what kind of stupid-ass answer I'd get. LMAO, yeah, I admit that would be the best things ever for sure. Some girls in my experience like to hear when a man says that they will always want to have sex with them, but of course I don't know much about lesbians. Can you talk about yourself? Also, I really adore women. Okay, I'm uncomfortable. There's no reason for you to feel like that. I didn't do anything to, and you know that. Your fear is irrational. When the universe makes you feel uncomfortable, he's trying to help you grow. You clearly don't like being challenged, and you'd rather stay the same forever. I have a feeling you don't even like yourself and can't even get a girlfriend as a lesbian. You're a loser. Oh wow, an actual Reddit nice guy. Cool. I wonder if he'd be as receptive if you told him he should try being gay as a challenge from the universe. I'm guessing he wouldn't, so what the fuck? Dude skipped blaming society and went straight after the universe. The universe is the one making her uncomfortable, not this dude. Nope, he's just innocent in all this. The universe is just a weird straight guy on Reddit hitting on lesbians. Are lesbians still uncomfortable with being friends with men? No, they're likely uncomfortable being friends with you specifically though, sir. This went in all directions. Are you a girl? You're hot as fuck. I'll be a strong ally. Men can be friends with lesbians. I'd give you sex at 3 a.m. I didn't do anything. You're a loser. Wow. This person would be such a great friend, let alone boyfriend. Are you a girl has to be the objective worst way to start a conversation, by the way. You got kids in your future, you think? Unfortunately not. Baby oven went kaput years ago, and PCOS is pretty bad. Just not in the stars for me. Wait, so you're just gonna deprive guys like me the chance to be a father? My brother in Christ, we've only been talking for a couple of weeks. It's not exactly my fault my ute doesn't work. You don't think I feel like shit about it as it is? You're not a woman at all, are you? Just a walking sack of nothing designed to ruin a good man's life. What good are you if you can't have babies? Wish I'd known that before I started to like you. Fuck. Charming, as always. I'm open and honest with you, but that's apparently not good enough. No, you want to see if you can get your dick in far enough before we even meet. I'm afraid with that attitude, the only thing you'll be sticking it in is an extra small glory hole. Aw, poor baby gooey. Got her feelings hurt because the truth is too painful to hear. Boo-hoo. Sounds like you won't be wanting a baby since you already are one. Run home to mommy. It's past your bedtime. At least I can have babies. A nice guy like you? I'm sure the ladies are all over it. I am the nicest guy anyone ever met. But I know my worth, and you're only half a woman, so you can't afford me. Just making it clear. I'm fine with women who can't have kids. Too expensive to raise a child anyway. But this guy having half of a brain is way more annoying to me, especially when I have to read his bullshit. Doesn't know your from your, or that the plural of baby is babies. This moron didn't pass 3rd grade English, but somehow thinks he's qualified to be a parent. Not to mention his terrible attitude. Hopefully he does the world a favor and never reproduces, whether he can or not. Zero empathy detected here. I like how your personal problem is you willfully taking away his right to have children. Yes, sir, I am depriving you of having babies. Also, it's not like they are even dating. That's the most fucked up part to me. OP clearly states that they were only in the texting stage of dating. Chud got his panties in a twist based on the concept that he couldn't impregnate a woman that he had never even had a face-to-face conversation with. Just wild. The first step to making a baby is finding someone that actually wants to have sex with you. This guy is missing a pretty important step. Makes me wonder what his reaction would have been if I told him I was ace. I get the feeling that he was just going to take whatever the first hurdle was as an attack on all men. Or all decent men, whatever he was going to say. And the male loneliness epidemic continues. I mean, it sure does. Anyway, it's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say in the comments, let me hear it. I'll be reading them while the video is new. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more Reddit content and sometimes videos about people. Finally, big thanks to my generous patrons who help by supporting me more directly over on Patreon. It really helps me out. This is video number 5 this month, I think. So the month is going pretty well for me, as a usually lazy shithead. I'll be back soon with Predator content, I think. Have a great day, everyone, And make sure you take everything as an attack on men.